Oh man, Jesus Christ. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. This is a battle versus my dude Destined. I want you to know, back in like X and Y, and I think Auras, he probably blew me back. And I was like, I'm looking for Wi-Fi battles on Twitter. Here's my friend code, here's my in-game name, and he was like, yo, I got my shit ready, let's go. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's battle him, and he shows me his team, and I'm like, damn, this team looks like I got some experience behind it. And my team, I just got my friend Sketchy to come through and let me borrow it real quick, and I'm actually really trying to focus on using Savali, but unfortunately I don't think Savali was able to be utilized the way I wanted it to. I think the entire team was able to be used besides like a Fable and Mandibuzz. So with that being said, I hope you guys hit that like button if you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are wanting to be in any of these Wi-Fi battles, your Wi-Fi battles, YouTube Wi-Fi battles, then let me know on Twitter and just hit me up whenever I'm asking for them. It'll be at random. If I'm not streaming, then of course you know where it's at. Also, thank you guys so much for the Ditto, the support on the Ditto live stream that I was giving away the Dittos at. I know a lot of people weren't able to get it, but I was able to stock up on some new ones, so hopefully I can give those away to the people. So with that being said, let's get straight into this battle with the boy, and let's make sure that we kind of get this right. Like I said, it's been a minute since I've actually really recorded commentary over a Wi-Fi battle, and I know that I've only done like one since I came back, but it's whatever though. So I decided to send out my boy Puma because I just wanted to get the rocks up, and then anything that could happen. He sends out his XURKITREE, which I'm thinking to myself, he's probably Choice Scarf, and he might have Energy Ball, but then he switches out. So I still go for the Stealth Rocks because I'm Focus Sash. I see nothing wrong with that. So of course he sends out his what is it called? This fucking Mudsdale. And I was like, okay, Mudsdale is not something I want to have on the field. So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to go for the flinch, go for the Icicle Crash because it's stab, and of course, it does a really good amount of damage to the point where it actually takes out the Mudsdale. One hit KOs, wow, you should have seen my face when I fucking saw that. I was like, god damn, that thing was not even in here for whatever. So he sends out his Charizard, the Celesteela, I think that's how you pronounce it, and I'm sitting here like, alright, this is a very annoying ass Pokemon. I'm going to stay in because I know it's still flying. So I go in for the Icicle Crash just to get some neutral damage off, and it actually does a good amount, and he also flinches. So I'm like, alright, good. We have something going on for ourselves. We have something going on to basically just make sure that Puma takes out at least like one or two Pokemon on his team. But then I guess I was banking too much on the flinch again, and he actually fucks around and go for the Heavy Slam. Now, Heavy Slam is a steel type move, so of course it's going to do a lot of damage to Puma, and I'm sitting here like, fuck, I need to go ahead and get the fuck out, because of course, unless I go in for the flinch, and, he actually gets flinched, then I'm kind of fucked in that regard, and I just Ice Shot afterwards. So I decided to switch out into my boy Lax, or Loxus, whichever you want to call him. I just didn't want to be like, oh, you watch Fairy Tail. No, I just literally like calling things Loxus because of the nigga from Fairy Tail. I'm the coolest one. So he goes for the Giga Drain, I'm thinking he thought I was gonna stay in with the Mamoswine just to risk that flinch, but I said nah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna send out my boy Tapu Koko, Lax to Tapu Koko, and I'm like, all right, good. So now I want you to know, this entire battle he was scared of Tapu Koko. This entire battle, you can see it in his plays. So Tapu Koko was out here this entire time, and nothing on his team wants to take out a Thunderbolt from this thing, and that also goes for the XURKITREE because of the fact that the Mudsdale is out of the game now. He's gone. So I go for the Thunderbolt, and Thunderbolt does a lot more damage than I thought it was going to do. And I'm sitting here like, okay, maybe he's going to go in for his own Thunderbolt, or maybe a Hidden Power Ice, or maybe like a Volt Switch or something like that. And I said, fuck it, I got my own Volt Switch. Let me switch out into my Mamoswine. And it's really funny. I was actually really proud of myself because I caught him on this one. I go in for the Mamoswine, he actually goes in for the Thunderbolt. Now, of course, it's not going to affect me, and he knew that I knew that he knew that he was going to basically just be better off sacking this thing off. So I go for the Ice Shard just to make sure there's no like accidental beast boost. I wanted to make sure that he wasn't able to get that at all. I was like, nah, you're not doing this to me. This isn't going to be the one. You're not going to do this. I'm not letting you set up on me, especially when I don't have one myself. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to go for Icicle Crash. I don't really care at this point that he has Giga Drain because I'm already low health as it is. I'm just going to see what I can do. Hopefully get the flinch, and if not, let me go for just like let this thing die off. So he goes off for his own Giga Drain. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to go in and say, I'm going to just let this thing die. I don't really care too much about it. Now, I could have went for the Ice Shard just to get whatever damage, whatever physical damage I wanted. But I said, fuck that shit, because of course, you know, more damage is just more damage. So I go for the Icicle Crash, and he actually avoided the attack, and he goes for the Flamethrower. Now, I was sitting here like, damn, he actually did catch me on that one. And, I mean, it sucks, you know, I mean, of course, like, it sucks that, moves do miss, but he is able to get the beast boost on this Pokemon. But this isn't the one that I'm looking for, and I'm really happy that I didn't get the beast boost, because if it was the fucking because if it was the Xurkitree, I'd be a lot more scared. So I'm like, alright, good. I'll send in my boy Lax, get the Electric Surge back up, and obviously get him shook back into the whole, oh, I'm scared of Thunderbolt, especially with his Xurkitree gone, his Mudsdale gone, which means the rest of his team cannot take a Thunderbolt like that, and especially from this Tapu Lele right here. Watch this. So I go for the Thunderbolt, obviously on this switch in, and you can just see how much damage this does to him. It does a good amount of damage, a really, really good amount. But to the point where it's just like, you know, fuck it, I may as well just go ahead and go for the kill on this one. But I think he actually outspeeds me. I wasn't sure if that was the case, but I said, fuck that shit, I'm just go for the Volt Switch. And Lord and behold, I actually said, fuck it, and I actually outsped. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to go in, because I knew he's going to go for the Moon Blast. I'm going to switch out into my boy Father. Anybody that gets the FMA reference, shout out to you, my G. I know you peep, I know you peep. And he actually catches me on the switch, and look how much damage this shit does to me. That is so much damage. I think it's like 65 to like 70% of health. But I said, fuck it, I go for the Iron Head, and obviously he's going to kill the Tapu Lele. And he's out of the way, and he sends out that fucking Charizard again. Why did you name this? What was the purpose of that, my G? And obviously, I'm just going to sit here. Shook, actually, I'm really scared for this thing. I don't really know what this thing can do against me. So I said, fuck it. I'm actually going to switch it back out into Lux. Because like I said, now the rest of his team really doesn't want to take a Thunderbolt, because it's super effective versus his next, like, 2 or 3 Mons. So I said, fuck it, he's going to go for the Giga Drain. It's actually going to do a good amount of damage to me. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, because of course Thunderbolt is actually just going to just wax everything on his team now at this point. I can just go in for the kill, and it doesn't really matter what I do. So I literally just sit here, and I just go in for the kill at that point. I literally just coming down. Literally just die. Be gone with the Thunderclap. Thunderbolt, boy. Yeah. Ah! And that's killing. And that's another one down. And now we have like at least about 4 more turns until the end of the game. And this right here is where I was thinking to myself, you know, he really doesn't have a lot more Pokemon besides the Mimikyu. Now the Mimikyu actually could have brought this back in some regards, where he actually could have, you know, hit this Play Rough, and I could have went down, because Tapu Koko would have actually not been able to survive a second Play Rough, because look how much damage this Play Rough does to me after he misses this. Because like, he misses the Play Rough and he actually misses, but I felt bad for him because he missed the Play Rough, but at the same time I knew, like, I mean, it's the game that we play, you know. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I lost my I missed my Icicle Crash in the beginning of the game. So I mean, if anything, it's fair game at that point, but at the same time, you know, I do know how it feels to basically lose that accuracy and kind of lose that momentum. But I decided to say, fuck it, go for the Thunderbolt, because like I said, if he would have hit that instead of missing that, I actually would not have been able to take that, because once Disguise is gone, me also getting hit, I still have to take that much damage off of him. So me getting hit again would have done way too much, and I would have been fucked in the end. Tapu Koko would have went down. So here comes the Toxapex, and surprisingly, to my surprise, Toxapex has a lot of HP when it comes to this. You would think that a Thunderbolt from a Tapu Koko would have actually one-hit KO this thing, but that wasn't the case at all, as he actually had a lot more HP afterwards. And of course, he's going to go for the Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is going to take me out because it's super effective. And I have my one and only, truth be told, my Bone Marrow. I nicknamed it that on purpose. Leave me alone. And I say, fuck it, and I'm going to go for the Earthquake, and that's going to get the kill on the Toxapex, and that is going to be it from my boy Destined. Thank you so much, bro. GG. Shout out to everybody that came and watched the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you did. And just let me know in the comment section what you guys are enjoying on the channel so far. I know a lot of people here are new. A lot of people are coming from a lot of other videos. So let me know what's popping with you guys. Tomorrow's at FFA. I will see you guys later in that video. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Bye.